you mean it when it ended in a kiss? Boom, boom, ba-da-da, did you mean it when you made me see new stars in the skies? Did you mean it? Was it much too sweet to miss? Ooh, ooh, and did you mean that remark that you whispered in the dark? You said you'd be absolutely on the up and up with me. Did you mean it when you held me while the night drifted by? Did you mean it? Hope you did, 'cause so did I.
Sugar does for tea. That's what you do for me. 'Cause you're the cream in my coffee, you're the salt in my stew. You would always be my necessity, I'd be lost without you. You're the starch in my collar, you're the lace in my shoe. You would always be my necessity, I'd be lost without you. Most men tell love tales, and each tale dovetails. You know each no way, this way is my own way. You're the sail in my love boat, you're the captain and crew. You would always be my necessity, I'd be lost without you. I've just had an invitation through the mail. Your presence requested is formal this evening's top hat, white tie and tails. Nothing now could take the wind out of my sails, because I'm invited to step out this evening in top hat, white tie and tails. For I'll be there, putting on my top hat, tying up my white tie, and brushing off my tails. I'm doing up my shirt front, putting in my shirt studs, I'm polishing my nails. I'm stepping out, my dear, to breathe an atmosphere that simply reeks of class. And I trust that you'll excuse my dust when I step on the gas. For I'll be there, putting up my top hat, tying up my white tie, dancing in my tails.
I feel that I should say, but words can wait until some other day. Kiss me once, then kiss me twice, then kiss me once again. It's been a long, long time. Haven't felt like this, my dear, since can't remember when. It's been a long, long time. You'll never know how many dreams I dream about you, or just how empty they all seem without you. So kiss me once, then kiss me twice, then kiss me once again. It's been a long, long time.
custom-tailored vet asks me out for something wet. When the vet begins to pet, I cry, hooray! But I'm always true to you, darling, in my fashion. Yes, I'm always true to you, darling, in my way. I've been asked to have a meal by a big tycoon in steel. If the meal includes a deal, accept I may. But I'm always true to you, darling, in my fashion. Yes, I'm always true to you, darling, in my way. There's an old man known as Tex who is keen to give me checks, and his checks, I fear, means that Tex is here to stay. But I'm always true to you, darling, in my fashion. Yes, I'm always true to you, darling, in my way. From Ohio, Mr. Thorne calls me up from night till morn. Mr. Thorne once cornered corn, and that ain't hay. But I'm always true to you, darling, in my fashion. Yes, I'm always true to you, darling, in my way. From Milwaukee, Mr. Fritz often dines me at the Ritz. Mr. Fritz invented Schlitz, and Schlitz must pay. But I'm always true to you, darling, in my fashion. Yes, I'm always true to you, darling, in my way. Mr. Harris, plutocrat, wants to give my cheek a pat. If the Harris pat means a Paris hat, baby. But I'm always true to you, darling, in my fashion. Yes, I'm always true to you, darling, in my way. A feeling I'm concealing, I don't know why. It's just a mental, incidental, sentimental alibi. But I adore you, so strong for you. Why go on stalling? I am falling. Love is calling, why be shy? Let's fall in love. Why shouldn't we fall in love? Our hearts are made of it, let's take a chance. Why be afraid of it? Let's close our eyes and make our own paradise. Little we know of it, still we can try to make a go of it. We might have been meant for each other, to be or not to be, let our hearts discover. Let's fall in love. Why shouldn't we fall in love? Now is the time for it while we are young. Let's fall in love. Now is the time for it while we are young. Now is the time for it while we are young. Let's fall in love. Let's fall in
love. 得不到你的爱情，山洞夜里没有光明，你不给我一颗痴心，像黑夜里头找不到那踪影。我得不到你的爱情，像春花没有雨淋，你不给我一颗痴心，像梦里春花留下一点幻影。我得不到你的爱情，像浓烟里没有光明，你不给我一颗痴心，像黑夜里头找不到那踪影。你不给我温馨，何处有热情去找寻？我得不到你的爱情，像冬夜里没有光明，你不给我一颗痴心，像黑夜里头找不到那踪影，像黑夜里头找不到那踪影，像梦里春花留下一点幻影，像黑夜里头找不到那踪影。